Welcome to this 10-minute non-sleep deep rest protocol. For those of you who don't know, non-sleep deep rest is a powerful tool that can allow you to control the relaxation state of your nervous system and your overall state of mind. It takes advantage of the fact that specific forms of breathing place us into a state of deep relaxation by slowing our heart rate down. It also takes advantage of the fact that we can control our perception, that is, which sensations we are focused on. And by doing so, we can shift our brain state from thinking, from stress, from planning, from anticipation of any kind, positive or negative, to one of pure sensation and deep relaxation. You'll want to do this protocol seated or lying down. So if you're not already seated or lying down, please do so now. You'll also want to close your eyes. So if your eyes aren't already closed, please close them now. Throughout this protocol, you'll want to breathe normally unless instructed to do otherwise. One pattern of breath you'll be asked to do is inhaling deeply through your nose. But if you can't do it through your nose, inhale through your mouth. Try that now. And then exhale all of your air through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale deeply through your nose or your mouth. And then exhale completely. As you do that, exhale through thinly pursed lips, as if through a small straw. Repeat that 2 more times. And understand that as you do this, that long extended exhales through the mouth slow our heart rate down and relax our nervous system. After this, you can go back to breathing normally. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine yourself standing over yourself, looking down at your body, which is seated or lying down. And imagine holding a flashlight or a spotlight and directing that at your feet. Focus your attention on whatever it is that your feet happen to be in contact with. Could be socks, sandals, shoes, a bed, the couch, or merely the air. It doesn't matter. Focus your attention specifically on the bottoms of your feet and try and perceive whatever it is they are sensing. It could be tingling. It could even be numb. It doesn't matter. Focus your attention specifically on the bottoms of your feet. Now, imagine expanding that spotlight to include the tops of your feet, your shins, your calves. Expanding that spotlight further to include your thighs, your hamstrings, and up to your waist. Now with your entire body illuminated with the beam of that spotlight, inhale deeply through your nose or through your mouth, and exhale completely through thinly pursed lips until your lungs are empty. Repeat that 2 more times. And each time, as you exhale, imagine your lower body sinking down about 1 centimeter into whatever surface that you happen to be in contact with right now. Now we are going to move that spotlight to your abdomen and focus your attention on whatever it is that your abdomen is sensing. As you inhale, your stomach should move out slightly. And as you exhale, it should sink down. Now expand that spotlight to include your upper abdomen, your chest, your neck. And now, in your mind's eye, imagine that spotlight expanding to include your arms. Please continue to breathe normally. Now, focus your perception on whatever contact surface your back happens to be in contact with. A shirt, a chair, a sofa, it doesn't matter. Simply focus on the contact points. Bring your attention and your perception to those points of contact. Inhale deeply through your nose or through your mouth. And as you exhale, imagine your back and your upper body sinking about a centimeter into whatever surface they're in contact with. Please continue to breathe normally after this. Now, move that spotlight up to include your face, the top of your head, and the back of your head. And as you continue to breathe normally, focus your perception on relaxing the muscles of your face. And also see if you can extend the duration of your exhales ever so slightly. And now, in your mind's eye, expand that spotlight downward to include your neck, your chest, your arms, your abdomen, your waist, your legs, and down to your feet. Imagine yourself looking down at your own body, illuminated inside of this spotlight, and in your mind's eye, deliberately dim that spotlight. Make the illumination less intense. Inhale deeply again through your nose or through your mouth, and exhale completely through thinly pursed lips. And as you do so, imagine your entire body sinking into the surface that it's in contact with. Now, while continuing to breathe normally, move your toes ever so slightly. You'll notice that you are in control of your nervous system. You direct your perceptions and your actions. Move your ankles. Bend your knees, just the slightest bit. Move your upper body from side to side, your head from side to side, or even nod ever so slightly. Then move your hands, lift your arms a tiny bit, and set them down again. And now you can begin to slowly open your eyes. And as you do so, you'll notice that normally your nervous system is bombarded with sensory information, mostly visual information, which you have eliminated during this non-sleep deep rest protocol. You are able to control your perception by focusing on your sensations, and you can control which sensations you perceive by directing that attentional spotlight to whatever part or parts or entirety of your body that you like. This is the remarkable power of your brain. It can direct your actions and your perceptions, and it can do so in order to bring your actions and perceptions into heightened states of alertness, or, as you've done now during this non-sleep deep rest protocol, to bring your brain and body into a state of deep relaxation. Thank you for joining me for this NSDR protocol. Now, I am going to end this off by just saying thank you so much for listening. I hope I'm not interrupting your absolutely relaxed state. That's why I kind of gave it a pause after this. I just thought I had to make this video because, look, I'm no scientist, I'm no neurobiologist, but if I copy a neurobiologist, I'm just as good, right? I think that's how that works. So, Andrew Huberman had this super, I'm not going to lie, guys, I think Andrew Huberman does ASMR better than I do, and I'm an ASMR channel. So if you haven't checked out Andrew Huberman's NSDR, please give that a look, because he has a super naturally relaxing voice. Like, I'm trying to soft speak right now, but when he speaks softly, I'm sorry, like, you just have to experience it for yourself. But I figured I'd make this to kind of spread the message of NSDR, because it is pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's not really similar to some people. Andrew Huberman's talked about, people try to compare it to like meditating and all this. Andrew Huberman thinks like it can sort of not replace sleep, obviously, right? But like if you get a bad night's sleep, this is better than doing nothing. And on top of that, it's not similar to meditation because it can actually it's putting you into a different state of relaxation, right? Where you're focusing on sensations, perceptions, and you'll actually end up feeling better, right? It's non-sleep deep rest, so you're not sleeping, but it is deep, relaxed rest. So he's a big advocate of this, and I'm definitely excited to be using this, like just to sort of reset my brain, reset my nervous system, and just, pretty much start my day fresh in the middle of the day. So for those of you who want to test this out, I highly do recommend this protocol. For those of you, especially, again, if it can't really replace bad sleep, but it is definitely better than not doing it, I would say. So I just always love listening to some Andrew Huberman ASMR. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps you in some way. I just think there's not enough NSDR protocols out there, probably because, if you go to his, I have his script up. I figured I couldn't really go wrong if I said what Andrew Huberman said, because there's no arguments to be made. I didn't want to leave anything super important out. So that's why you can probably go to his, and it sounds the exact same as this one, because I read his script and I know his script, like the way he says things. I think I was saying them just like he was. But look, I've been talking too long, and I probably took you from NSDR to just fully asleep. So with that being said, thank you for all the support. Love you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you love Andrew Huberman, subscribe if you love Andrew Huberman. I know everybody loves Andrew Huberman, I would hope. So, with that said, thank you for listening. I hope this protocol helped you in some way. And have a good night. Peace.